See, bete, few questions which I find are good questions. These are from NCERT itself. So let us do them first, then we'll go to the next topic. These all are from the previous topics. So integral e to power x 1 plus x upon cos square e to power x into x dx. So we need to suppose, first of all, we need to suppose. So I'm supposing this part as t. So when we are supposing this as t, let e to power x into x equals to t. Differentiating both the sides. First function e to power x, differentiation of x will be 1 plus x in differentiation of e to power x will be e to power x will be dt upon dx. E to power x I'm taking common, it will become 1 plus x dx equals to dt. So too simple it is. Integral numerator will become purely dt upon cos square t. Cos square t, 1 upon cos square t, I can write sec square t dt. Sec square t dt. And sec square t ka integral is tan t plus c. We need to put the value of t. It is 10. In place of t, it will be coming e to power x into x plus c. So I suppose we are able to understand this situation. This was the very first question which I was finding. Once I need to do this also. It is based on substitution method, so nothing is tough in this. Similar questions we have done in the previous classes also. Next question I'm taking, this is integral under root 10x upon sin x into cos x dx. Integral under root 10x upon sin x into cos x. So what best I could do, I'm dividing numerator and denominator by, I'm dividing numerator and denominator by cos square x. With cos square x, I'm dividing numerator as well as denominator. So it will become integral under root 10x under root 10x into sec square x upon 1 cos to cos cancel, sin upon cos, it will become 10x dx. Now we have been given the condition in the form of root 10x upon 10x into sec square x. I could also write it sec square x upon sec square x upon under root 10x dx. I'm supposing let 10x equals to t. Let 10x equals to t. For sure, sec square x dx will be equals to dt. Sec square x dx will be dt. Integral dt upon root t. I could also write it t to the power minus 1 by 2 dt. Now it will be on the integral, we will be getting t to power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 upon minus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus c. So it will become 2 times root t, and root t can be written as root t was 10x plus c. So this will be the answer of the above question. So I suppose now we will be able to do these all the questions. One more example I'm going to take that will help you to understand the topic little more better. So for that, we are going to the question. This one is very, very important question. Good for the examination purpose. Similar question is given in miscellaneous exercise also. Cos x minus a into cos x minus b dx. What I could do with this? I am multiplying numerator and denominator by sine a minus b. Sine a minus b. I am multiplying and dividing numerator and denominator by sine a minus b. So I suppose we are able to think on it now. 1 upon sine a minus b, I have taken separate. It will be integral sine a minus b. What or how I could write it, that we are going to see. Cos x minus a into cos x minus b. Now I am writing sine a minus b as x minus b minus x minus a. If we will open the bracket, you are able to see the result is coming a minus b itself. If we will open these brackets, we will be getting sine a minus b itself. So it is nothing like tough. Now we can write 1 upon sine a minus b. Integral, it will be sine x minus b cos x minus a minus cos x minus b sine x minus a dx upon, I am taking separate. So when we take it separate, it will become cos x minus a into cos x minus b. Cos x minus a cos x minus b. Now whatever we can cancel, we are going to cancel them. So cos x minus a to cos x minus a cancel. Cos x minus b to cos x minus b cancel. So it will become 1 upon sine a minus b. Integral sine upon cos 10 x minus b dx minus sine x minus a upon cos x minus a, that is 10 x minus a dx. One upon sine a minus b. 10x minus a, the integral of 10 will be log mod sec theta. Theta means x minus b minus log mod sec x minus a plus c. 1 upon sine a minus b. Now log a minus log b can be written as log a upon b. Still, we can convert them into cos. So log cos a minus b upon cos, sorry, log cos x minus a upon cos x minus b. Also, we could write the same thing if we want to give them into the terms of cos. If we want to write them in terms of cos, then it will be written 1 upon sine a minus b log cos x minus a upon cos x minus b plus c. We can leave the answer at this place also, or we can convert it into different form also. So this is up to you, but this question is a good and important question. Now we are going to continue with the identities which we have started in the previous class. You must see this question. This is one of the important question till the time I'm going to the exercise. You must see it carefully. Okay. The other day I had given you introduction for the 4 identities. Now 2 more identities are there which we should be able to think. It is integral 1 upon under root x square plus a square dx and integral 1 upon under root x square minus a square dx. So first identity is log mod x plus under root x square plus a square plus c, and this is log mod x plus under root x square minus a square plus c. You must keep in mind, if you are knowing the identities, then only you will be able to do the questions. So these were some of the very good and important identities. Now questions based on these identities we must do. So one question, it is given integral under root a square minus x square. This I should not take. Integral 1 upon under root 2 minus x2 whole square plus 1 dx. So first initiative will be I'm taking 2 minus x as t. Now minus dx will be equals to dt, or dx can be written as negative dt. So it will become integral 1 upon under root t square plus 1 square dt with negative sign. So it becomes minus. Now x square plus a square means we need to apply this identity. Log mod x means t plus under root t square plus 1 plus c. Now last step is we need to put the value of t. We need to put the value of t. So it will be minus log mod t is 2 minus x plus under root 2 minus x2 whole square plus 1 plus c. This will be the answer. So I suppose we are able to think these are some of the very good, important, and I say these are the direct questions. Now, another situation we are going to think, this is integral cos x upon 1 plus 9 sine square x dx. What I could do with this question? One thing is coefficient of x square is 9. Either I must divide the situation with 9, that will become little easy. Otherwise, we need to let 3 sine x as t. So by 9, when I'm dividing by 9, I need to multiply by 9 also. So it will become 1 upon 9 integral cos x upon 1 by 3 to whole square plus sine x2 whole square dx. Let sin x equals to t cos x dx will be equals to dt. So 1 upon 9 integral dt upon 1 by 3 to whole square plus t square. Now it becomes 1 upon a square plus x square. So it will be 1 upon a tan inverse x upon a. 1 upon a means 1 by 3. Tan inverse x means t upon a, that is 1 by 3 plus c. 1 by 3 tan inverse 3 times t. T is what? Sin x plus c. So this is the answer. Now next question we are going to take, this is integral 1 upon e to power x plus e to power minus x dx. What I could do, I'm taking it in the form 1 upon e to power x plus 1 upon e to power x. E to power minus x can be written as 1 upon e to power x. Now taking LCM, it will become integral e to power x, it will become e to power x2 whole square plus 1 dx. Integral e to power x upon e to power x2 whole square plus 1 dx. Let e to power x equals to t, e to power x dx equals to dt. So it will become integral dt upon t square plus 1. Now 1 upon x square plus a square will be equals to 1 upon a to suppose 10x as t. We are supposing 10x as t. Let 10x equals to t. So sec square x dx will be equals to dt. integral 1 upon a square dt upon t square plus b upon a to whole square, which is equals to 1 upon a square. Now 1 upon x square plus a square. 1 upon x square plus a square will be 1 upon a. A means b upon a. Tan inverse x upon a. X is t upon a is b upon a plus c. So it will become 1 upon ab tan inverse. T is 10x. So a 10x 1 upon AB tan inverse A 10x upon B plus C. So this is the ultimately question which we need to do. It's a good and important question, important for the examination purpose also. You will be able to see this question in the NCERT example also. So I suppose we will be able to do this question also. We are going to do one more question that will make you understand supposing condition as well as formula condition little more better. This I am taking integral 3x minus 1 upon under root x square plus 9 dx. Now we are going to take it separate. So it will become integral 3x upon under root x square plus 9 dx minus integral 1 upon under root x square plus 9 dx. Now, in the first case, we are going to suppose whole denominator as t. So x square minus plus 9 equals to t. So it will become 2x dx equals to dt. X dx will be equals to dt by 2. So it will become 3. I am taking separate. X dx can be written as dt by 2 upon under root t. So 3 by 2 integral t to power minus 1 by 2 dt. 3 by 2 t to power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 upon minus 1 by 2 plus 1. Second part, I have made the line because that is another. If I'm not making, then also I don't have any problem. See, it will become integral 1 upon under root x square plus 3 square. I thought I need to suppose, that's why I was making line. Now it is 1 upon under root x square plus a square. Identity directly we need to apply 1 upon under root x square plus a square. It will become log mod x plus under root x square plus a square plus c. So this is the question which we could do. Now this side we need to put the value of t also. This much is left. Okay, I must write it. Not possible, otherwise it will become whole hodgepodge. Only t value we need to put, and t is x square plus 9. That will be the answer of this question. So Likewise, we could do many questions. Now, some questions for you. One is integral under root 1 minus x upon 1 plus x dx. This question, first of all, we need to rationalize, then we need to solve. Another question, it is integral 1 upon x under root x plus a upon x minus a dx. This also we need to rationalize, then we need to solve. Next question, this is one of the very good and important question. Cos x minus sin x upon 5 plus sin 2x dx. Same ways now which I am writing, this is similar to that, and it has come many times in the board examination also. Sin x plus cos x upon 9 plus 16 sin 2x dx. And last question for the day, it is under root sin x minus a upon sin x plus a dx. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions as homework. These questions you need to do, and in the next class we will try to solve more questions related to the topic. So today's class was containing the things like first of all, we have done the question with the supposing condition, and in this question we were able to think the denominator e to power x into x, half part of the denominator only we have supposed as t, and we were able to do this question. In the next situation, we have done this question. These 3 questions I have taken from NCERT and are important also. So this one question we have done, and it was easy and good question. Then the most important question for the day was this. This is one of the very important and good question. So you all were able to do this also. Then we went to the identities, and in the identities we have done 2 left identities for the next exercise 7.4. These identities we are supposed to use, so that we have done in this condition, and then applications based on this exercise we were solving. So that applications, one is this one which we have done. Anyhow, we need to convert the question into the above given identities, then only we will be able to solve them. And then many similar questions similar to them were there, and that we were keep on solving. And with that we have come to the end of the next exercise also. And now in the next class we will go forward to do some more questions related to the topic. That questions will make us able to understand the concept of the exercise little more better and good. This is one of the very good question, is important also, and usually it comes in the board examination also. In this part I was not able to write, so I have written on the other side. And at the end, I'd given you some of the homework questions which you are supposed to do till the next class. And next class, we will be going to do some more good and important questions. Tanuja, you can